Hey everybody, and welcome to my intro video to WarbossTae's Painting Challenge 2016. A whole new format this year. Really excited to take part in a 3-month challenge. No longer are we doing in May or July. We're doing 3 months worth of 31 videos worth of hobbying goodness. As I am wont to do, I have multiple projects on the go, and so this painting challenge will take multiple projects, hopefully from start to completion or midpoint to completion, depending on which one we're looking at. A lot of start to completion here. Got a lot of based things that need priming and then painting, so we'll go through that momentarily. I just want to say thanks again to WarbossTae for uniting the community online and doing this, and everyone at My Wargaming Life for joining in and providing that space for everyone. I think this is gonna be a really cool year. I'm always like, over the years it's gotten so big that it's so hard to follow all of the videos. So like, like real life work and family life and all that stuff for me right now is just so complicated and busy, and it's so hard to follow any videos now as it is. It's going to be really difficult over the next few months for this. But hopefully the fact that we are looking at 31 days spread out, hopefully a lot of people will just spread out as well, and it'll be easier to follow everything and watch everything. So let's see, crossing fingers. For me, I will be posting regular videos. You will see painting challenge videos throughout. I will label them accordingly. You also see some other videos, and I'll get to some of the other things that I'm going to be working on that will require their own videos. But let's get into what we're looking at. So, number one, don't hate me, don't heckle me, don't be shocked, don't be surprised, but I got into Age of Sigmar. Andrew, if you've been on my channel, you know of Andrew. He's my regular gaming opponent. We've done most of my gaming is with him. There's a few others that you've heard of, but mostly it's with Andrew, and he convinced me to buy Age of Sigmar. Now he'll tell you that that I convinced him, and I think we just are using each other as excuses. So we convinced each other to pick up Age of Sigmar. He picked up the Undead, the Death Rattle. I've been trying to think of what it is, like some Rattle Bones. No, Death Rattle. He picked up Death Rattle, the skeletons with Archon the Black. I picked up Orcs. You'll remember that I had Warhammer Fantasy Armies, and I sold them last year. I didn't really want to, but I really did, because they were taking up a lot of space, unfinished. The closest I ever got to a fully painted army was half of my ogres were painted. I owned 5 armies over the last few years. It's just unbelievable. So I scrapped that whole thing. I even vowed, and I think I made promises, and I proclaimed to the heavens that I would not get into Age of Sigmar. I would avoid it, partially in like protest of how they killed Warhammer Fantasy, which I liked. I loved that game. It was such a good game. And partly because I didn't want to pick up more fantasy models that I wasn't painting. Yeah, well, things happen. You know me. If you know me, you know me. This is not a surprise. So I've now picked up the Orcs. I've never played as Orcs. I've never painted Orcs. I've had this guy for a few years. I haven't even opened him. But now I have an excuse to open him. So I went with Orcs. This is going to be one of my, this is my, I guess, main priority project right now. Andrew's building and painting his army, his Death Rattle, which is just fantastic. And if you know him and I, historically, he was the painter and I was just the gamer. I would put my guys together and spray paint them white or gray and just push them along the table. That's when we first played War Machine back in the day. Over the years, work, family life, just change of interests and motivations. He became the putting a blank base down on the table while I did the painting, and so like we've kind of switched. But I think if we can find a balance right now, which I think we have, like I in the last couple of years I've been painting a lot. Recently, not so much, but he's picked up his painting. I'll pick up my painting now. Like it's all good. I think we're in a good place. It's like a whole new age. It's like the third age of mankind, right? And by mankind I mean our hobbying life. I think we're good. And so if I can keep up with my hobbying for these guys, hopefully that will motivate him to get his army done. Not just because, I want him to get his done, but, I also told myself there's a lot of really cool starter boxes out there. If I paint these guys, maybe I can get more. Like, have you seen the prices of these get started things? For the price of a Carnosaur, a Lizardman Carnosaur, okay, you get a Carnosaur and a unit of warriors and a unit of cavalry. That's like 2 free units. So if you like the Carnosaur, you just pick that up in the get started box, and you've got 2 free units. I'm like my mind blown. Okay, so it's very possible that you'll see more of these get started boxes on my channel over time. The sooner I get finished with this and my other projects, some of my other projects, the sooner I can make that decision of buying more. I don't want to. I don't want to have 10 armies, but the price point alone is I can't say no. And then there's Space Wolves for the 40k ones. What am I doing? Oh, stop thinking about it. But like the Slaves to Darkness and even like the Skaven, and like these are just such great boxes that it's very likely I'm just gonna pick them up over time. So that's that. But not until these guys are painted. So I'm gonna start with the foot dudes, paint them up bright green. I like the bright green, even brighter than that even. And then I'll go from there. I want these guys painted. So this is my main priority. Okay. And even though I said no Age of Sigmar, what am I going to do? I did get to play it. We played it. We had a really cool gaming day last weekend, and I got to play it. And these guys got crushed, absolutely crushed. Archon the Black could have taken this whole army on by himself. So once points are part of Warhammer again, I'm really excited for that, because this whole War Scroll thing, I like the idea, but there's no balance. Like, come on. So yeah, points will be really cool, and I'm looking forward to that. It's Saturday! Holy moly! I can go to Meeple Mart and pick up the Destruction Grand Alliance book. Cruddy. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing today. Son of a gun. Anyway, so that's something I'm gonna do today. I'll show you that in the next video. Also, maybe I'll do like update videos for just these guys. So this, like, I'll do like the painting challenge videos. I'll do some Age of Sigmar videos. Warband videos, so that's the next thing I want to talk about. Warband. I got my email from Pendragon that says my package is on its way, which means two more Warband armies, High Elves and Barbarian Men. Andrew also picked up 2 armies, the Lizard Men and the Wood Elves. He's really excited for those. I'm really excited for mine and his, just to get, then we're gonna have 6 armies eventually. And those are gonna be like my other priority. So the Orcs are one priority and the Warband another priority, mostly because I want to get more videos on the internet. I want everyone to know about this game, Warband. I love this game. Unlike Age of Sigmar, which I vowed long ago that it would not be my replacement for Warhammer Fantasy, and having played it, it's not a replacement. It's a cool, maybe much quicker way to get fantasy armies on the table, but I would not say it's my replacement. Warband is my replacement, and I would love to play Warhammer Fantasy. I missed that game. I really, really liked it. I know a lot of people did not like the last edition, but I really enjoyed it. But Warband for me is like, it's doing it for me. It's got the fantasy flavor. I like the game mechanics. It's cool. It's my thing. So you see some dragons. You've seen those guys before. I've got my High Elves and did I say High Elves? I think High Elves and Barbarian Men. I think those are the guns I got. They're coming. You'll see those soon. You'll see hobby videos. And even though mine are a little unique because I'm using smaller bases, you will see hobby videos. I'll show you the products. I'll do like an unboxing, unbagging, whatever. I'm going to do bat reps as we go along. I'm going to do regular updates. I'm going to do how to play videos. I want people to know how this game goes. And I won't give all the details, but like I love watching how to play videos like Sword and Spear. There's been some really cool videos out there, and Ian had some really, really, really cool ones. I want to be part of that. I want people to know how great this game is, and if I can be the one that provides the intel on that, then so be it. I love it. So yeah, 2 of those armies. That's my other top priority. But that's not all. So you've seen these other projects. So the Russians, the Pulp Russians for Pulp Alley, picked up a whole bunch of crews. This is the first one that I put together. I gotta put these guys, like, I'm gonna start painting these guys too. I do want to go maybe like unit by unit, back and forth, something like that. But I do want to get these guys done really soon. So I'm gonna prime these guys today. The Normans. You've seen these Normans. This is what will take my Saga Normans to 6 points. And I actually got to play Saga again on Saturday. Saturday. On Wednesday at the club. And it was so good to play it again. Now, there are things about the game that I don't enjoy it so much, like the $25 dice. I'm just, that boggles my mind. So I still have to make my own dice. I just used regular D6 and it worked. It got a little confusing once in a while, but it worked. I'm going to do the sticker thing and make my own. I'm not going to pay that much. Like 25 bucks. That's like stuff. I can buy stuff with that. That's oh, come on. Anyway, that's like a good Lego set. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so these guys, like I said, they're primed already. Just have to rebase them because they're on squares and I want them on round lipped like all the other ones. So I just have to work on those and then I can start painting those. But playing the game again was really cool. With that campaign system thing coming out, we'll definitely, hopefully see more Saga in the near future. Frostgrave, I have a few more. I got a few more of the rats, the little mice. So you'll hopefully see more Frostgrave stuff in the near future. For this challenge, I'm gonna add these guys, and I'll probably add a few more that I've picked up. And you know, Frostgrave isn't getting played right now, but it is something that will get played soon. And I think it's something that if we get it on the table, people will want to play it more, and we'll be able to play and play and play. You've seen these 15mm Saracens that I have for Saga. I'm putting them together for Saga. They can be used for Lion Rampant as well, especially with the numbers that I have. But this is like a 4-point Saracen starter warband, based right off the Gripping Beast one, just in 15mm. I did get the base, the 25mm base from one of my buddies, so I'm going to base that leader, and it's you know, it's slightly bigger than the regular Cav. Not too much bigger, but slightly bigger. You know, he's a warlord. He deserves it. I also have a few other 15mm Crusader guys coming in. I made an order with Kyle, one of my other regular gaming buddies. So I've got enough Crusaders coming in to put together a Crusader starter in 15mm. So yeah, it's, you know, it's not like my favorite game, but I do quite enjoy it. And once I get the 15mm stuff, maybe I'll get it played and I can share it with people that haven't played it yet. Yada yada. So that is what we're looking at over the next few months. Now again, I'm always one to add more things. Like I've got a ton of these guys left. The 2 armies you don't see, they're gonna take up all this space. The other 15mm army, more Frostgrave always. I've got I always have more to do, but I want to kind of limit myself and my scope. This is limiting, really. So priority, Warband priority, and then I want to get through. And I have a lot of these guys that I want to get through. Like here's a unit. Come back to it later. Here's another unit. Because they're all not, like, they're all different crews. They'll be different, there won't be any uniformity really between them, so that's fine. So this is what we're looking at over the next few months. Definitely follow along. Go to my Wargaming Life and just join up to watch. Check out the videos that will be all over YouTube. This every year this gets bigger and bigger, this painting challenge thing, and I think this year is going to be just humongous, right? Like I think people have seen it over the years, and those who haven't participated are gonna join in. People that have been doing it all these years, they're gonna keep on doing it. Sometimes people drop out. Sometimes people join up in the middle. Either way, like this is fantastic. So once again, thank you to WarbossTae and everybody that participates. It's just really good to see the community. You know, we're not literally getting together around a table. Some people do, but we are getting together for this project, and it's just really cool to share motivation and to share stories and to share some of the awesome work that's out there. So I'm not gonna have a boot camp set of boot camp videos. Again, I'm swamped with work and all that stuff, so I'm kid free today. So I want to make the most of it in terms of preparing these models. I'll watch a movie or something while I prime, and I'm gonna get started on these projects. So this is my introduction. Look for video number 1 in a couple days, hopefully, and look for other videos in the very near future. So thanks for watching. Keep on watching, and just enjoy the next few months of this challenge. And yeah, thanks. See you soon. Bye.